Hey loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is my first episode of Monday Motivation, and today I'll be talking about this book, Who Moved My Cheese. So Who Moved My Cheese is a story about change that takes place in a maze where four amusing characters look for cheese. And cheese is just a metaphor, guys, for maybe a good job, a good relationship, money, a big house, freedom, health, recognition, or even spiritual peace. So it's not like the cheese that we eat, but it's just a metaphor for all the things that I've just mentioned. So this book only has like 100 and something pages. It's something you can read in an hour, but that hour can really change your life for the better. So this book has four characters of four different kinds of people with four different kinds of behaviors. The two of them adapted to change so easily and fast, and then the other two were reluctant to adapt to change. This book, Who Moved My Cheese, there are like four characters. So there's one called Sniff, who sniffs out of change early, and then there's one called Scary, who scares into action, and then there's one called Ham, who denies and resists change as in case it will lead to something worse. And then there's one called Hall, who learns to adapt in time when he sees changing can lead to something better. So there's Sniff, Scary, Ham, and Hall. So this book is entirely based on the four of them, on how they adapt to change quickly. So basically, when the cheese went bad, Sniff sniffed out early and went to look for more cheese. And then Scary also scurried into action. So these two were always together, always looking for new cheese, new opportunities when the old cheese got bad. And then there was Ham, who denied and resisted change because thought it would lead to something worse. He kept on being stuck to the old cheese such that by the end of this book, we still really didn't know if he actually tried to move on and try to find better cheese after his cheese got damaged. And this Hall, it took him some while to adapt to new change, but then once he realized that, you know what, I can actually get something better from this new cheese or from the new adventure of trying to find new cheese, he went on for it, went around, looked for more opportunities, more cheese, better cheese, and it took him a while, but eventually he made it. So now that I've read this book, Who Moved My Cheese, I'm going to summarize it for you guys. I know some of you might not have the book to read, or you might not have the time to read a book, so I'm gonna do the work for you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about the 7 main points which I learned from this book, and they might also help you in the future. Okay, so the first point is change happens. Yes, change happens all the time. They keep moving the cheese, right? And then the second point is anticipate change. You need to get ready for the cheese to move. Don't be too relaxed wherever you are or whatever you do. Don't be too relaxed. Always anticipate change. And then the third point is monitor change. You need to smell your cheese so often so that you know when it's about to go bad, yeah? For example, if you buy the real cheese and then you keep it in the fridge, if it stays for a long time, even if it's in the fridge, it's still gonna go bad. It's gonna get molds, right? So even if you're at a job or at school or whatever you're doing, and then you need to keep on monitoring that everything is okay, like the cheese is still fresh. Fourth point is adapt to change quickly. You know, in life, I feel like a lot of people fail at life because they don't want to adapt to change quickly. They stay in denial for like a long time, wasting time, you know. And by the time they realize that they've wasted so much time, well, I say it's never too late, but time will have gone by. They'll have wasted time where they would have done so much other better things or so much productivity. And so what you need to do is that you need to adapt to change quickly. The quicker you let go of the past cheese, the sooner you enjoy your new cheese, of which most people really struggle with that because they feel like they're so entitled to their current cheese. When it goes bad, they're like, oh my god, my cheese, and they don't want to change, and that's really bad. And then now the fifth point is change. Yes, change. So when a cheese moves, then you need to move with the cheese. For example, you had a job, you got fired or you quit, you got a new job. It means that your cheese has moved and you have to change with it. And for example, if you're in a relationship, maybe it was too toxic for you, and then you get off the relationship and get into a new one, what you have to do, move with the cheese. Or maybe you were at a school you didn't like, maybe you got bullied, or you didn't like how it was, and then you changed schools. That's also the same as moving with the cheese, which is a really good thing. So the sooner you realize the problems that you're facing through, or what you don't like, then the earlier you can move with the change, and then your life will be much better. Okay, so point number 6 is to enjoy change. You need to enjoy the taste of a new cheese. Once you change jobs and move to a new job, make sure you enjoy it, okay? Don't frown all the time, don't be moody, or you go to a new school. I mean, make new friends, participate in a lot of activities. Like, just enjoy the new cheese that you're having, because the past is gone. It's like in the past. Don't worry about it. But not least point, which is the 7th point, is that be ready to change quickly and enjoy it again and again. Yes, this is life, guys. Change is bound to happen over and over and over again. Every day there's change. But then if you're too slow to adapt to change, or if you can't keep up, your life is going to be terrible, right? So you need to keep up with the change and enjoy it over and over again. Be ready for change. If things change, get along with the change, because life is forever changing. If you don't do that, you're going to be left behind. And I know, like, from experience, once you're left behind, it's usually difficult to try to catch up. So guys, always move with the change. Be ready for the new change. So what we learned from this book is that you can either be a sniff, who sniffs out of change early, a scary, who scurries into action, a ham, who denies and resists change, and a hoe, who learns to adapt and then go for change, right? Because realize that will lead to better things. So from these characters and looking at your life, which character are you? Which character are you? Because definitely I'm not a ham. I don't deny or resist change. And then maybe I'm at a stage where I'm a hoe, because right now I feel like I try to adapt, but I'm not as fast as other people, of which I'm hoping to get to the level of sniff and scary. So my question from me to you is, which character are you? I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and this is the first episode of my Monday motivation. And if you're looking forward to hearing more of the Monday motivations, please leave it in the comment section down below, or you can DM me in my private inbox. It's still okay. And guys, if you have books that you want to read or want to know about but are too lazy to read and stuff like that, just let me know of the books. I'll read them for you, I'll summarize them for you, I'll upload the video for you guys, and then just listen and don't have to read the whole book on your own, right? Anyways, so guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Just click on the red button down below and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.